drinking too?
Yeah.
Roll
Remember
initiative.
Bjorn? Bjorn's pro.
So roll initiative.
Yep.
21.
Bjorn, you can roll initiative too.
I have to roll initiative?
Yeah. Amir got drunk.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, am I gonna start a drunken freaking fight?
Maybe not you, but someone's gonna. I'm just looking for a nice bar setting. Hold on.
Amir, I
Where do you
apologize.
guys- Where do you guys think you guys went drinking? Oh, I like this place. I like this place. Because this is like where the studies was happening, and Amir was just drinking while all of this was happening. I feel like this was like almost like Bjorn just said, yeah, give me some of them drinks.
I was about to say, the amount that Bjorn drinks, I don't think their alcohol would have an effect on him.
Do you have a mechanic that says that on your character sheet?
Okay. He's a fucking Viking. They drink all day, every day.
Okay, so pop up the mechanic on the D&D
Are you?
thing that says, I'm a fucking Viking. I drink all day,
will make
and it
one.
doesn't affect me.
I will make one.
I don't.
Damn it.
I have to approve it as a DM.
I will make one.
Fuck this. Hold on, these numbers are nuts. Hold on. I gotta
Earth
fix
alcohol doesn't
everything.
affect shit.
Oh my gosh, these numbers are nuts. Oh, that would have been rough, guys. Oh yeah. I had this map all stupid. The fuck was I thinking?
Technically magically undo my own drunkenness, but that would kill the fun.
It's not your drunkenness that's the problem in this situation.
I guarantee Bjorn is beyond fucking hammered.
Okay. Good enough. Let's go to the top. Let's land.
Wait, I rolled in that one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a halfling.
Oh, halflings have that ability. If they roll on that one, they can re-roll.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm gonna take it anyway for the sake of story.
I was hoping you would say
I
that.
forgot.
I was like, oh, I worked so hard to get this fucking map working. Just for the fucking halfling to tell me, fuck you, DM. I ain't rolling initiative.
I'm gonna re-roll my shit.
Oh,
Fuck you, that's why.
Okay.
He's probably sitting there as a DM knowing that I'm a halfling.
I forgot. What you mean? I don't know. I'm supposed to remember this shit. When was the last time we played?
It's been a minute.
It's been
Like
a minute.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, and even further for Bjorn over here. So
It's
Okay.
been longer for me.
all right, so I like this one. This is what we're gonna do. Put yourselves on the map. You guys would be effectively here with a broken table. Now this is.
Done?
I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So now you can see my marks. What'd you ask? I didn't hear you.
I was asking if it was done because like
What
it's
was it?
not filling up the whole map area.
What do you mean? Is what done?
Like I see a lot of gray outline around the entire area that we're
Yeah,
in.
I know. This map this whole thing used to be even bigger than this, and I'm not gonna work on that anymore. So I don't care. I could extend it larger, but I'm not gonna because I actually do prefer to be a little bit of a smaller unit because it's actually part of the worship house of Vane. It seems to be just a couple of collective homes and specifically fortified walls around this, like a church habitat of some sort where learning and growing in strength and all this potential growth and effectively building yourself up as a better person is kind of like the mainstay. There's religions that are followed all about, but effectively, if anyone is saying anything like in a prayer form, they're actually talking about Vayne in most regard, and they say may Vayne be with you and stuff like that, almost as if the guy that you've been talking to does have a bit of sway in this
following.
realm. Following for sure. It's more diluted than anything. It's not everyone that does it. There's only like very specific people, like the people that seem to be more in charge of this place and just manage it so that everyone else seems to be comfortable. But they just point you to exactly what you want. They kind of had this house was the house of a goblin.
Trying to figure out the name of
It's something bear, something.
Bugbear.
Bugbear. There you go, Bugbear. Thank you.
You're like something goblin.
The
It's
entire
like a goblin
time.
with word bear in it.
Yes, Bugbear. The entire time it was at the tip of my fucking tongue. I just didn't know it. This is what my DM always throws at my fucking team on Tuesdays, man. It's so hilarious. Okay, so as the is everyone back? Jeff, you back?
No, he was making coffee.
Okay, yeah, it's not a problem. I'm gonna just break down what this situation looked like right before, because technically it's a bit of like an open home situation. Like it's very, everyone lives here together yet not, because there's no lack of homes in this city. There's like, if people wanted to live in a better, more open, wide space, you want a new courtyard, you're looking for a place that has amenities that you prefer better, need only apply to like the city at the manor of Neon Tusk, and effectively it takes like a day or two, and they generally always approve it. But as again, the world's resources, as finite as it is, there's not enough people to make any dent into it. And thus, everyone's sort of more protective of each other than anything else. Like, children are rare to spot nowadays. And there's a lot of beasts of burden because they're more prominent now. They're not being hunted as often. And other than the weird factions like the devils and the angels that sometimes arrive every once in a while, there's no real concern in the larger settlements. And as this bugbear, this individual called Walker E is his name. He does not tell you his last name. He says, yes, feel free. Take a look at all of my at my collection. Anything that that you would find about geography would be locatable here. Anything to do about there are facets of Vayne that you would be able to find here, but you would probably be best to go to the center hall for that. They grabbed my better collection there, but they have encased it in a place where it would be most safe from grimy hands and the sort. You'd have to wear gloves to use it and all. But this collection here, you can feel free. They have been scanned. I have copies and stuff. Just try not to destroy them. This is before it got destroyed. But eventually, a couple hours are had back and forth, and on the day that you guys see that weird little entity, which is today, you guys decide to go have a drink. Am I correct in this, Amir? Where you fail and choose to fail. Are we still choosing to fail? You don't have to do this.
Yes, we're choosing to fail.
So as Bjorn probably says something about, today we'll get drunk, for this was tough. As on the floor, laid out, since there's no more table, is the same picturesque manner that it accidentally had fallen into, for him to recognize how the patterns have been laid out for the pillars to be hidden. And yeah, there seems to be an illusion on the pillars, but they're still there. They're in fact holding each of these islands, these lands, the smallest ones that seem to be around this massive castle in the sky, effectively. And it dawns on you, at least, Amir, and you can share this with Bjorn when he comes back, that in order to scatter, in order to destroy the pillars, you would be dooming the islands. At least 4 of them. Maybe even more. Depending if there's people or life in the very tinier ones. Like there's about 7 branches of the pillar, and that's yet to be determined because there seems to be an incompleteness of this thing that was researched on in a couple of books that are detailing facts that may or may not be so true in function when you arrive. It could be that some are broken. It could be that more were fortified. Who knows? But as his music is way too intense for this conversation, I'll pause it.
I'm sitting here thinking about that. I was like, this is a very serious conversation.
Yeah, no, it's serious when the bugbear comes in, when he gets upset with the table. That's it. That's the fight. The fight is the bugbear. Yeah, you guys
Poor
don't always
bugbear.
have to fight like the greatest gods in the world. Sometimes it's just the most mundane book collector that's also high level. And a
Poor
paladin that's
bugbear.
gonna smite the shit out of y'all.
That poor bugbear.
No. Poor you.
It's 2v1.
Oh, you think.
You said you didn't say the as in multiple.
It is a bugbear. But you are also in the worship house of Vane, a chaos god, who is basically all about everybody work out and also eat your vegetables and do your times tables. Basically on the wall as a mantra.
That's fine. I'm a physically fit halfling.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look for his token right now, actually. Da-da-da-da. See what he looks like. I don't think I have a good bugbear thing, so I might just go one of these guys. You know what? He's half bugbear, half gnoll. Fuck it. There you go. Can't go wrong. Bjorn, are you back? How long does the coffee take? I hate coffee.
Actually, now that I think about it, he said, I'm going to go make coffee. He didn't say I was going to get a cup of coffee.
How does one make coffee? How is coffee made?
Do you really not know?
I avoid it. I hate the smell.
Okay, so first you get coffee beans if you don't buy pre-ground stuff. And then you ground them into like little grounded particles of ground beans into almost a powdery type of grounds.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then you put it inside of a filter
Yes.
that's shaped like a little bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put that inside of the coffee machine, which you also fill the coffee machine up with water. And then the coffee machine,
Just the dilution process of the coffee
then
beans. Then okay, gotcha. So you it's just coffee bean soup.
yeah,
Ew.
yeah, pretty much. It's just bean soup in a cup.
And it gets everyone hyped.
I mean, technically, it is a unregulated legal psychiatric drug.
I knew it was a drug, but I didn't know it was unregulated to that degree, where technically unregulated is the term. Wow. It would be, huh? Shit.
Yeah,
But everyone's into it, so nobody's
'cause-
gonna bat an eye.
yeah, you can drink as much of it as you want, and
No
nobody
stigma,
will
no
give a
nothing.
fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. But as we are back, all of us, and we could go back into game. Let's get back into that escapism, I think. And
It's escapism, yeah. Let's do it.
as
Let's
this
do it.
bugbear, as we have learned, who is a half bugbear, half gnoll. Why not?
It's a very knowledge looking bugbear.
He has long arms, and he walks into his house. This is the house that you were invited in, Bjorn. He said that you can look up all his books about geography, and then maybe you'll find some stuff about Vane there as well. And he has a couple books in there that might have like weird secret magical things in them. Like if they're like, most of them are good stuff, so like if you find them, then that's good for you. They'll like give you like a sanctuary for a day kind of situation. But as you break his table and you guys are having drinks, and Amir blurts out loud, "I can't believe you broke that table and the thing disappeared on you. They're gonna look at you because I did nothing." As their hands are up with the drink.
Bjorn will look at him and go, and look down at the table and go, "Yeah. Sometimes I don't know my own strength."
And that's
And
when
kinda
you
Try
hear,
to fix that.
yes, that's when you hear the barking wail of this half gnoll, half bugbear, and says, "That was a family heirloom. What have you done? You have shamed me. I must now kill you to earn my honor again." And that's just my way to make sure
I
that this
mean,
battle
we can
happens.
fix.
Nope. That's just my way of making sure that this battle happens without any issue or concern, and no persuasion checks will happen. But we are in the worship house of Vane, so I think we'll be fine at the end of the day, no matter what the outcome is. As you fight this creature that seems to be of legendary status, despite their common appearance, as they do not go that close to you, but they pull out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
They pull out.
Go ahead, get that book.
They pull out a spear or a halberd of some sort, and they go to whack the two of you. So yeah, those we'll take those initiative. That's a 21 and a 7. Okay, great. I'm gonna use this post-it note that I've been using for the last couple of combats just to track down some initiatives, but I'll put different names now. Amir, really? 21? Can he beat your 21? Notice I didn't say anything.
No God.
What's this guy's name again? Fuck, I forgot already.
Oh, you never said his name.
I
I
did.
don't know. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you said his name.
I did. It's something and then E at the end.
I'm gonna call him Bug Bitch.
E. Sure. Fuck, I forgot his name. I want to stop the recording and just listen to it now. Bugbear, whatever. Mr. E. No, that sounds like a drug thing.
I was just thinking that.
Wait. Mystery. Ha ha ha. He is a mystery what his name is. That's also that one. No. They're all bad. So I'm gonna call him Acolyte, because he is an acolyte of Vane. He is like number 3 rank acolyte of Vane, from what you guys understand. It's like, oh, he's pretty up here. And then we have Bjorn. And then we have the 8 other people. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. So it is Amir who gets to act first. As you see this very much like the Monkey King aesthetic where this pole is coming towards you from far away. What are you gonna do?
Like, is this live happening? Do I get like a reaction to it or something?
He's making the action on his turn. It will either make contact or miss.
Oh,
He does not have a surprise
this-
round on you or anything.
okay, cool. So I will take the dodge action. And
Okay,
I end my
make
turn.
an insight check.
Insight.
Yes.
Insight. 20.
The first move he's making is not an attack roll. You feel like he's gonna attack anyways after, but that first move is not an attack roll. It's up to you. You can still take the dodge action. He looks like he's gonna swing and then keep swinging, and the rest of it will be attack rolls from the 20 that you.
Oh, I don't like this. Okay.
Mhm. FYI, everyone should be at full health. Full health, everybody.
Okay,
What
cool.
level are you, Bjorn?
You said we leveled up last time, so
No, hold up. What level are
13?
you right now? Don't level up yet.
13.
Oh, you're level 13 then. That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what you told me the last
You're capped.
game we played.
Amir, you're level 13 too, right?
No, I'm 12.
We should be stuck at 13. Everyone move to 13.
All right, I can make that happen as we fight.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at Bjorn and say, is it okay if we kill this guy?
Yeah, you feel like taking people out here is kind of like a safe procedure. Like you can tell that there's like healers walking around and someone's like just spotted this fight and they're like, "Oh no. They're going to fight to the death. I'll wait here till the moment one of them go down and I'll revive them." It's very video game-ish. This is just a fight for the joy of it, guys.
Like, Bjorn will look
Okay.
at Amir with his axe in his hand and he'll go, "I planned on it."
Oh my lord.
Okay.
Yeah, meta knowledge. This
Amir's
is just a
going
fight, no consequences. Let's have fun.
Okay, cool. Amir's gonna freaking mind silver this guy.
Okay, yeah. What does that do? What do I have to do?
Jesus.
That.
Oh, Jesus.
And the DC is indeed not 10. Don't know
It
why it
always
says
changes
10.
on you. What the hell? Okay, so I'm gonna start using a different dice because this other dice is just rolling too fucking hot. Besides that 7. Okay. Why am I tapping my dice like I want it to roll well? It rolled fucking well. Half as much? Or no? It's just a cantrip, no. Okay. So
No.
it does not affect him if he saves.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay,
did he
good.
roll 17 or higher?
He rolled really high, yes.
Okay, cool.
Intelligence.
So he's good.
This guy is very smart, I will say. Yeah, is there anything else that you do that's an action? Sort of shakes it off.
I'm gonna do it again.
You're gonna do another cantrip? Again? Sure. Are you burning something for that?
Actually, no. Well, yeah, I would have burned my meta magic, but I decided against it just now.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna just not, I guess.
Just not. Just
Yeah.
don't. Just don't.
Oh, I am level 13. One
level
level is in monk because I'm a weirdo.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. All right. I figured. I was like wondering. I was like, I thought we had you at level 13. Great. Then, as you are that much more potent with your health and skills as a sorcerer, this individual looks at you and it sees Bjorn and realizes this fight will be a grand one. as he says, "Break my stuff, and you will see the end. But I will revive you afterwards." And he goes for the swing. Yeah, so the first thing is not an attack. You guys both have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Yes. It affects a line of 15 feet. You are both definitely in a line of 15 feet. 13 is a failure. What about Amir's con save, Amir?
I can see it. He got a con save of 16.
What? Oh!
Yeah,
The one up there. Okay, gotcha. That is a pass. Okay, all right. So, it is 10 damage to Bjorn. He's not raging, so it's just 10 bludgeoning damage. 11 bludgeoning damage. Pardon, because technically, and half damage to Amir, which is 6, technically. Although no, technically it's just a move, so the magical bonus does not count. Sorry, that is 10 damage to Bjorn and 5 damage to Amir. And now he goes for attacks. He's gonna go for 1 to each of you. Again, I'm using a different dice besides the hot dice. Okay, does what's his bonus? 18 hit Amir? Oh no, 19.
18 does.
19.
19 does hit Amir.
Okay, so
Amir
it's
also
just-
doesn't want to be hit.
So it's just 6 damage to Amir. And then Bjorn, I want to say that your mask is still there because you are on Earth and your items aren't magically locked away from you. So your AC would be the same as your regular, you know.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And you have your axe, but that's it. But I'm assuming 15 won't hit, right?
No.
Okay. It actually was less than a 15. I'm doing my math wrong. I might have to adjust this thing because I am incorrect about it. He is Acolyte. Yeah, he's E. Yeah, okay. Don't worry about that. That's my background stuff that I'll worry about. He does make those attacks all the way from where he's standing. And then he backs away. Backs away to the door. Boom. Just right there. That's the end of his turn.
Goddamn, he got one long ass weapon then.
Yeah, he's bugbear. Half bugbear. And he has a pole weapon. But yeah, it is Bjorn, your turn.
I would like to rage.
You're raging.
And he's 20 feet from me.
Just about, yeah.
Cool. I'm getting right up in his fucking head.
Okay, so go back to the spot where you were at, right quick. Move 5 feet towards him. Now he's gonna make an attack because you are now in his range. Does 21 hit?
Yes.
So it's D6 only damage, which is 5. So 3 damage for you. And you are pushed back 5 feet.
Oh.
But you may take the rest of your turn.
Can I get up to him?
Well, you only moved 5 feet just now, and he pushed you
good.
back 5 feet. So how much more movement do you have?
35 feet.
Yeah, so you could reach him easily.
Sweet.
Okay.
Come here, motherfucker. And now I'm swinging at his head.
Okay, go for it. So 17 is gonna hit. But you were pushed 5 feet from him because of a reaction. So there's this weird, sort of like a star or a meteor, a mote, let's call it, floating around you. That not that you notice it much. Amir might. And as you go to hit this guy and strike, he takes full damage. In fact, he's vulnerable to your damage, taking 15, so 30 damage from your one slashing strike. But you take 30 damage as well.
The fuck?
You are resistant to that 30 damage, so you only take 15.
Oh, you take your normal damage.
Jesus
Hold on,
Christ.
I gotta put his 30 damage. Okay. It looks like as you slice into him, you do a massive strike that he sort of allows you to do. And that gash just appears on you as well. It's still your turn. The moat
I'm
is
gonna do it
gone.
again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it again.
go for it. Yeah, you hit him again. He takes 17 damage. And he's just looking your way like, what you're doing is the end. But for one of us only. Yeah. Anything else for your turn? You still have movement left. You can move around him. His range is immense where you could be in a better position if you wished.
Well, I really can't get behind him.
There's space. He's not blocking you in any way, shape, or form. You guys are in a fight, and he's welcoming it. He's not hindering your movement, other than when he knocked you back for 5 feet, because obviously it did a thing.
Oh, that was 20 feet, so I still have 15.
Sure, probably.
And then I can get to like there.
Yeah. Okay. That's where you end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. At the start of Amir's turn, a layer action occurs. Well, before Amir's turn, effectively. We'll always do the top of the initiative, never the order 20 for layer actions, as D&D demands. And I say demands and just softly asks is more to say. So as Amir is the only one within the household, the lair of this creature, you take 10 psychic damage as knowledge of Vane comes into your brain, where you can recognize that this fight is but the most important fight you've ever had. You fail here, and you might as well call it quits, go home, give up. This is not the place for you. Or is it Vane that's saying all this? Is it you? Is it chaos trying to filter something out? Trying to ensure that you are just laid to waste? Feed for a creature that would be grander? 10 psychic damage though, either way.
Come on, Amir.
There's no save. There's nothing to be done. It's just 10 psychic damage. But yeah, that's your turn now, Amir. As you feel these very oppressive thoughts in your head that are very confusing. Oh gosh, Vane's a dick.
All right then. Let's do this. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yes. Did you take your 10 psychic damage?
I'm gonna
with
move one face
existential
down. Yeah, I
threat.
took it.
Existential you know what I meant.
I'll take one step down.
Yeah.
And I will mine silver again.
Okay. Yeah, he can't use his reaction. Yeah. He has to make a save again. We're using this dice.
17.
He fails.
9 psychic damage.
Okay. So what's the issue with this thing?
If he fails, the next saving throw that he takes, he has to subtract a 1d4 from it.
Oh, that's it? Okay, yeah, he'll take that. It's not a problem. And the psychic damage?
9.
I think it's every turn.
9 psychic damage. No problem. 9 psychic damage. He is vulnerable to psychic damage from all sources, period. But that means you take 18 psychic damage, Amir, immediately while you strike him with psychic damage. Kind of like a reflective, constant halo around this creature appears that you didn't notice until just moments ago, and it disappears after.
Okay.
To this, he's very surprised, and he's like, ah! He looks your way, but then back to Bjorn as he's trying to focus on the battle of the guy who broke his table, sorry.
I'm gonna spend
I don't like this music.
2 sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna meta magic quicken. And I'm going to aid us. But I'm going to aid us at a high level.
What level?
6th level.
Okay. He is going to counterspell. I have to roll. Nat 20. It is counterspelled.
Fuck.
He just saw a spell, and he decided to counterspell. That's all. No, he can't. He doesn't have his reaction. Aid goes
he
through.
doesn't have his
No,
reaction.
that's why he didn't hit you with
Aid
the
goes
pole
through.
earlier.
Well, they used his reaction against me.
Yeah, he used it on you. So how much does 6th level offer? 5 for every
25.
level after? Wow.
Yep. 10, 15, 20, 25 health maximum increase. Not temp hit points, maximum health increase. For the
So
next 8 hours.
so you have plus 25 to your max hit points, which is effectively also healing you for 25 hit points because of it. Very nice.
Indeed.
Very nice indeed. Okay. That's for both you and Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet, easily enough. Do I want to be a dick? That's fine. This house is open. It's like everybody can see inside this house sort of situation up until like the chairs here, right? And then like this this area is kind of like open too, which is weird. I don't know why my things are glitching out. There's something running heavy on my side. Okay, go ahead. But be where you want to be.
What would I say? He's okay.
Listen, we'll get over the size differences, okay? It's all ambiguous anyways. This is to have fun. He's gonna kill you guys anyways. Amir, you have aided after taking a brain blast from this individual who seems to be protected from psychical energies in most features, most manners. No, he's not protected from it. He has a reflective status from it. He's very vulnerable to it. But yes. Do you do anything else? I believe you have movement still or something. It's really up to you.
He will attempt to get cover here.
There's not much cover.
It's not much cover.
Yeah, it's like there's all it's very open area. All of this cover would be like through the doorway here. It's still laggy.
Yeah, like I said, it's not just you, it's everything too.
Yeah.
I'll end my turn here.
Okay, yeah. Alrighty. After that, it is his turn. He gains his reaction, which doesn't really benefit him right now. But It can benefit him. Aha! If he moves away from Amir to he still gets spotted, but it is away from you. It's at least. Haha! Yes. Yeah, he'll do that, and then. Yeah, I might have him attack Bjorn, but he's using a sort of spell. He still has to make an attack. There's a spell going off where it's sort of stitching his wounds back up, and he's like trying to deliver necrotic energies towards Bjorn in an oppressive manner. Does 21 hit? He does not want to roll anything other than 21.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, so you take half his damage pool, which is a lot. 33 necrotic damage is what you take, which is divided in half. Because you're a bear
good
total.
thing you just got 25 back.
What about
So
divided
it's
by
not
half?
33, so it's 17. Yes, 17. 17.
And then isn't it half because I'm raging?
No, it's 17 necrotic damage because you're raging. So 17 is the damage that you take. Grand. He sees that you basically rebuff a lot of this damage, but he sort of just looks in wonder. And then he looks up to the sky and says, "Offer me all I need to accomplish, to gain back my honor from my ancestors." So he says some shit like that. And now I have to roll the dice that I'm missing for some reason. I'll use one of them, so I'll just roll that one. Okay. And absolutely nothing happens in front of you. He just pleads to the sky. And that's it. It's your turn, Bjorn. What do you do?
I'm swinging at this bitch.
Yeah. Swing at him.
27?
You don't have advantage. So 15 will miss. You'd have to go reckless to have advantage. There's no one flanking with you. Oh no, that's not true. Technically, you do have a first attack roll advantage all the time. So yeah, 27 will hit. 18 damage. Gotcha. Because you have a little guy that disappears every round. All right, so your second attack. By the way, this individual looked like he was freshly healed up until when you hit him. 17 is gonna hit.
Can I pump lightning into that?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to do lightning on it?
Yeah.
Sure. It would be, what is it? An extra D12 there?
Yeah, it's an extra D12.
Okay. Is the 8 it already? He has a D12 there, so I'll just take the 8. So another 8 of damage on this guy. All right, yeah.
I can use that 3 more times.
Okay. Alrighty. He is hurt, but not as hurt as he was like a while ago, like a minute ago. We'll play this music. There you go. But yeah. Anything else on your turn? You have movement. You could go wherever you want, even duck into cover where he would have to come into you because of his range, effectively. He was like, he has amazing range, but that's a detriment too. Like if you decided to go past into this area, he can't attack you. You have no way to, because you're not leaving his threat range. You're using cover.
I go there.
If you stride along the wall, you'd be fine. If you go straight, he might be able to access you. So you'd have to kill your movement up to like maybe here or here, you kind of assume. So you could get where you want, but you have to count the space proper from where you are, so you know you're not limited. Which I think you shouldn't be, because you have a massive speed.
Yeah, I have 40 feet.
Yeah, so you should be fine from where you are. So let's see, the route would have been like the 15 here, 10 here, and then even then you don't know if you're safe, because you've seen the way this pole is working. So go here, and then like I guess you just make it to wherever you want. Yeah, there was almost no question. Why am I even in this small ass map wondering about sizes? Okay, leave his threat range.
There.
Yep. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
And as he leaps into Bjorn will definitely look at him and go, "Come get me."
Yeah, like he still sees you. There's like a whole window situation around all of this, like kind of like an open thing. He was not gonna crash his weapon through his window. Cool. It is Amir's turn after that, but the lair action goes off as I baited you inside of here, and both of you take. Well, which one's gonna be now? Ooh, it's gonna be air damage. You guys all take air damage. That one's gonna be 15 air damage, which Bjorn still resists. So 8 air damage. As oppressive winds are coming across. Air damage is just magical bludgeoning and slashing damage, so it's like split halfway, but I'm not going to worry about all that. This, like a whirlwind, goes through that seems to only affect you guys, and within it, a whisper that says, all your actions are for naught. You are but a worm. Lay down, become part of the dust, join the air where you belong. Join the air where you belong. And then you take the damage. So that's Amir's turn now. No save, no nothing. This house is very harsh.
Amir is going to come here.
The moment you reach anywhere near his range, he's going to take a reaction to hit you.
Is this his range?
Yes. Does 14 hit?
No.
He misses.
A long ass range.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had 15 feet.
Yep.
Well, okay then.
Mm-hmm. His weapon is basically the Monkey King's weapon. Legit. But yeah, it's he missed.
I'm
What
a
do you do?
firebolt.
I just sent you a DM, Kevin.
For what?
Because I was rereading the bear totem,
Mm-hmm. What did it do?
and I actually ended up finding the thing for it.
Which bit?
So because I'm raging, and I've been putting everything into the bear totem, I haven't changed it. Any creature within 5 feet that is hostile to you has disadvantage on attack rolls against target other than you or another character with this feature. An enemy is immune to this effect if it can't see or hear you, or if it can't be frightened.
Okay. So that's just disadvantage on their attacks while they're 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have resistance to all damage except for psychic.
Yeah. We've been keeping track of that. The disadvantage we didn't do when you were 5 feet of him, but also this individual is immune to fear.
Oh, is he?
Yes. But either way, that's good to know, because if anyone's ever within 5 feet of you and isn't, then obviously they have this advantage. Again, you're just that daunting of a fight that individuals don't want to get in fights with you. This guy wants to get into fights. Like even he says like, "Oh, we're gonna fight to death, and then I'll heal you." And he's like, "You're like, what? Okay, I guess." But yes, Firebolt 13 will miss. The AC 16.
Did you put music on, Kevin, or am I just?
Yeah, I'll put music on. You might have to press play on it, or maybe the audio on your whatever you're on disconnected it, which does sometimes on mine, which is weird. I have to like manually press play on the computer. Like what?
Put it in Discord. Is that what you put in?
No, it's on Roll20 always, so that you can you could control it separate from the game. So yeah, Amir, do you do anything else on your turn? Do you want to still hang around in this place?
I have my half-life.
Yeah. So
that's the furthest I can move.
That sucks. That sounds like you're gonna take another stack of whatever damage you've been taking.
But I will do something to stop this obscene damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me octuple check that though. Yes. So, anyone who's looking at Amir will see his eyes begin to glow a brass illumination as clock hands manifest in his eyes and begin to tick, with the sound of mechanical gears turning throughout all of reality, as he uses a clockwork soul ability as his primary action, with the firebolt being his bonus action. And he's going to create Basin of Law, so he can use D8s to nullify the damage that are incoming for himself. And he will use 5 to have 5 D8s in his disposal as this spectral-like shield manifests around him.
So, how's this gonna work mechanically? Every time you take damage, you could remove a D8 from it?
Yeah, every time I take damage, I can spend however many of my D8s in this reservoir, roll them, and whatever they roll on, that's how much I can reduce the damage by. And I get to choose how many of those D8s I want to use.
Excellent. Wow. So what do these motes look like? What does this magic look like? Does it have a clear picture, or is it ambiguous?
They look like... Well, it is up to me to choose from the manifestations of order. And there's actually a literal list.
I mean, but we're not close to that list on my games. You could make it look like however you'd like.
Oh. It would basically just look like a giant golden spectral clock floating behind him, like one of those godly halos.
Gotcha. And they're all stuck on a certain time for some reason, almost like it's jittering and ready to count down to when you're done using them.
Yep.
I dig it. As you match this creature's halo, giving yourself this bastion of law, they sort of grin and then give a wry smile your way, almost accepting of this challenge. But yeah. Anything else on your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Cool. It is now this individual's turn, which I can almost guarantee his name is lost to my mind forever, but I will remember when I look at this recording again.
Mr. E.
No, let's not do that one. The many paths and connotations we could move on that one. No, thank you. I already called my city Imali, and people were like, like no, it's like Italy. What the fuck, guys? Anyways, but yes, it's literally Italy with the M instead of, but whatever. That's a whole different planet, the whole different world Amir doesn't know about. As it's his turn. He is not bloodied in any way, shape, or form. How are you guys looking?
Bjorn's fine.
I'm close to half health, like extremely close to half health.
Oh, so no one is bloodied, and
Half base health.
he does not feel like going into magical princess transformation yet. So
Princess.
he will instead fill himself with some sort of energy. He's just gonna breathe in. It's okay. We will handle this ourselves. And he sort of just splits a bit of his body where you see like images of him around him, and they sort of just run up to you, Amir and Bjorn. So like legit.
Is he really just freaking Son Wukong?
Yeah, I don't want to say like he did a shadow clone jutsu, but an Echo Knight is gonna Echo Knight. And this guy has many features, guys. This guy is I hope one day you guys call this guy like with ascending and be like, hey, yo, buddy, E, let me tell you, we need your help with the big bad. And he's gonna be like, I have your back, kind of situation. I hope you all make friends of this guy after this battle, because he's a good guy to have on your side, as he literally spits himself to attack you all. Let's go. He wants to do all the attacks with advantage.
No, he's not.
Yes, he does want to do all the attacks with advantage because he could move afterwards.
No, he
so he's just
doesn't.
he's gonna move
Because
here.
I say he doesn't.
Oh, okay. So great. Let me read this. At first level, your connection to the plane. Okay, when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage. Okay, technically it does count. You can use your reaction to prevent the roll from being affected. So that's one attack. So which one do you stop from being advantaged? Mine or Bjorn's?
What do you mean yours are Bjorn?
So he's attacking both you and Bjorn. But which one do you want the advantage to be negated on?
I'm pretty sure Bjorn can handle more than I can. So
Sure. So disadvantage on your attack. I'm gonna pick up the hot dice, and then the other one I've been rolling. Both of them good. Both of them will hit. Let me just do the math though. 24. Does 24 hit Amir?
it does.
Okay. So again, his attacks do not do much damage. It's a d6 only. He's not adding his strength or dex, whatever you think it is. He's just doing weapon damage. So it's just 4 damage to Amir. He does have advantage on your attack because technically he is not within 5 feet of him. And I'm just gonna roll this one dice. It's gonna hit. Yes, it is. And then it's just a d6, which is 5 damage down to 3. but both of you have a moat on each other. Both the copies disappear, and he backs away to be right there. And it sort of looks like he does this in a whole fluid motion. In fact, sort of using the entirety of this pole to swing these copies around, using the end to just have them land next to you, and with another swing around. And as again, there's a lot of physical property around this house, the glass that's surrounding this area. He sort of has the pole magically swim past it ethereally, if anything. And then as the pole swings around the second time, it's when the copies sort of make the contact with you. So it's hard to tell if the Echo Knights themselves, the echoes themselves, are the ones hitting you, or the pole is just being very well managed around the area. But you have these moats, and it is now Bjorn's turn.
Oh, so he hasn't come any closer to me, has he?
He came closer up to a point, but then stepped away.
Wait, was he here at one point?
Yes, he was right next to you.
So then I would get an opportunity to punch him, right?
Yes, he would back away.
I'ma throw a punch.
US.
Do you not have weapons?
I have a gun. Does a gun count as a weapon?
Why didn't you shoot him?
The individual here says, "You are ill-equipped for a fight. I see that you have this potential in you. Vane has told you much, I can tell. If you were to run this world in a day, you will fail the way you are carrying what you have. It is not enough. You must take what you can." But yeah, Bjorn, your turn.
Has he used his reaction yet?
Have you been keeping track, or would you like to make an intelligence check for Bjorn?
I'm pretty sure he
either
reaction.
one is valid. If you've been keeping track, I could like, if you know, then you know. But Bjorn could also have been
I
keeping
can't remember
track.
if he actually did.
You also ask your ally; he might have been keeping track personally, or he could also roll.
Okay, Bjorn's running up to him.
You don't have to run up if you're gonna ask. You're just gonna run up either way.
Yeah.
Okay. So go back because he didn't use his reaction yet. So move 5 feet, I guess. Before the attack is made. You have a moat on you. You can move the 5 feet. And I need you to move the 5 feet that you move, in fact.
Oh, well, it'll be right there.
Would that have been enough to be close to his range, though? Because you're running up to him. So the moment you're in his range, you get hit. Either one of these two. Do you move up to here eventually? Is the question. Because you're running up to him.
You would. Yeah,
where do you go to first, my friend? This one or this one?
He'd have went right here.
Excellent. So he's gonna make the attack. That's gonna hit. So with the moat you're carrying, that's the moat of fucking destruction. Okay. So he doesn't need to roll the damage. Because it hits. Okay, and you take half damage. Half whatever your health is just reduced. It's like you just take like a ghostly visage of Bjorn disappears. You're withering as you take half your hit point currently, of damage. So what was your hit points right now?
128.
108. So you take 54 points of damage effectively, which doesn't count as damage. You just lose 54 health. So it's no way to reduce it, unfortunately. That sucks. At least the mode is gone. Cool. Anything else? That's just your 5 feet of movement. And you are sent back 5 feet. And you have a different moat hanging around you now, actually.
Oh, good. Bjorn's getting into his face.
Great.
And Bjorn will look at him and say, "You think I am scared to die? I welcome death." And he will swing.
He accepts it openly. You hit.
And he'll swing again.
Second attack, you will miss. So with advantage on the first one, you do 8 damage. Yet he is vulnerable to that damage. Thus giving him 16 damage. Just to make sure that he gets it right. Okay. And then he delivers 16 damage to you, but it is the same type that you deliver to him, so yours is reduced. So you only take 8 damage from that attack that you made on him. Excuse me, 1. So sorry. The 8 damage you take, then he takes nothing because he doesn't have advantage on the next attack. So it's just 16 that he takes anyways. All right, cool. That's both of your attacks, Bjorn. Did you take your 8 damage?
Yes.
Cool. Anything else on your turn? I believe you still have movement technically, so you could circumnavigate places. -5 from whatever that is. So you have 5 feet of movement.
No, Bjorn will stay right there.
Cool. At the start of the initiative order, again, as everyone is still within the house, I think I only have a couple choices left, so I might as well just pick them myself personally. I just gotta think which ones are better.
Just roll a die. Roll a die.
No, because the dice was just to get it started on which ones it's gonna be. And I was just gonna go down the line because I don't care. I will like aqua. So you guys take water damage as you are drowned in your biggest guilts. So you could decide what your biggest guilt is, whatever most makes you feel guilty. And you take, I don't know, do you guys want to roll together or separate, really?
I don't care. It's up to Amir.
I mean, we can roll together, I guess.
So 1 dice for the 2 of you.
Yeah,
That is potentially dangerous.
let's do it.
Who's gonna roll it?
Go for it, Amir.
Roll me
sure.
1d6 Amir.
Two.
2 points of exhaustion. That's what you guys have. You have disadvantage on attacks and checks. It is Amir's turn.
You think I'm a magic caster? I'm gonna take a step down to be in line of sight with him.
Yeah, you were already.
And then I'm gonna blast him with disintegrate. And I need a
Beautiful.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. He has nothing against that. He rolls an 11 on the dice. What kind of save is this? Dexterity, you
A
said?
dexterity save.
He got a 10 then.
And I have a 17 DC.
He has a -1 on Dex. Don't ask why.
A blast.
What is the damage on this? He has taken a load of damage and has not protected himself. He did not expect this fucking thing. You might end this battle.
So I just remembered that I can't use Disintegrate, but I'm gonna use a different spell that has the same thing. He still has to roll Dex, and so he still fails anyway.
Why can you not use Disintegrate?
Because I already used a 6th level spell slot to give us high levels of aid.
I'll let it go.
Oh, you want me to use it anyway?
Use Disintegrate, please.
Okay.
You are in the worship realm of Vayne. Chaos.
79 damage.
I'm entering the numbers. It'll do the math by itself. He's standing with a total of 24 hit points. He looks withered, damaged, almost as if you took a chunk from multiple parts of his body. He's using the pole itself to hold himself up, quickly moving and shifting it, which you would have assumed is some dexterous feat, but seems to just be mannerisms that are the pole. This guy is nothing. He's being carried by this thing. The pole is the important thing here, not this thing. This might just be a bearer of it. But as he looks to the pole, almost, in fact, even conversates with it mentally for a moment to look back and sort of formulate a plan to get out of this sticky situation. What do you do, Amir? It's still your turn.
I am going to
Kill his ass.
chill touch him.
Okay. What's it do? You have to make an attack?
I am going to have to make an attack.
At disadvantage.
Normal. Because I'm going to use my reaction to make my roll not at disadvantage with restoring the balance.
Do it.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit his AC, yes.
9 more damage.
9 damage. Tacking it on there. Just barely hanging on.
And that is all that I can do.
Okay. He is currently mortal. It is his turn. He looks to the two of you and laughs as he but touches himself and heals using all of his lay on hands. I will make the deduction of the amount that he uses. And I will say it is not insignificant. Almost as if nothing has touched him for the entire fight. And he looks to the two of you, holds his hand up. He says, "Enough! Enough.